On a freezing winter morning in Boston, 19-year-old Ethan Parker stood outside the gates of Harvard University with tears in his eyes. He had worked his entire life for this moment. Raised by a single mother who cleaned hotel rooms, Ethan was the first in his family to get accepted into Harvard. His teachers called him a genius. His neighbors said he was destined for greatness. But dreams cost money, and Ethan was short by $18,000. Without it, he would lose his place. That day, Ethan sat alone in the campus library, staring at an email that said, "Final payment due by midnight." His hands trembled. He had applied for every scholarship, worked 2 jobs, sold his old laptop, borrowed what he could, but it still wasn't enough. As tears fell onto the keyboard, an older janitor quietly approached. His name was Mr. Thomas. Most students barely noticed him. He swept the floors every night, fixed broken chairs, smiled at everyone. "Everything okay, son?" he asked softly. Ethan wiped his eyes. "It's nothing." But something about Mr. Thomas felt safe. So Ethan told him everything. About his mother, about the debt, about how close he was to losing everything. Mr. Thomas listened without interrupting. Then he said something Ethan would never forget. "Don't give up tonight." That was all. No promises, no explanations, just those 4 words. Ethan thanked him and went home, convinced his dream was over. The next morning, he checked his student account. Balance due, $0. Ethan froze. He refreshed the page again. Still 0. At the bottom was a note. "Paid in full. Believe in yourself. A friend." Ethan ran across campus to find out who had done it. The financial office refused to reveal the donor's identity. Weeks later, Ethan noticed Mr. Thomas had stopped coming to work. Concerned, he visited the address listed in the staff directory. A tiny apartment, 1 chair, a worn-out Bible, and shelves filled with old photographs. There, Ethan discovered the truth. Mr. Thomas had once been a brilliant student himself. Decades earlier, he had been accepted to Harvard, but his father died suddenly. He dropped out to support his family. He never returned. Instead, he spent the next 40 years working as a janitor on the very campus where his own dream ended. And every year, he quietly saved money to help one student achieve what he could not. This year, he chose Ethan. When Ethan finally met him, Mr. Thomas was recovering in a hospital bed. "Why me?" Ethan asked, crying. The old man smiled. "Because when I looked at you, I saw the life I almost had." Ethan promised he would make the sacrifice count. Years passed. Ethan graduated at the top of his class. He became a successful surgeon in New York City. But he never forgot the janitor who changed his life. When Mr. Thomas passed away, Ethan attended the funeral. Only 6 people were there. But the following month, Ethan made a life-changing announcement. He donated $10 million to create the Thomas Scholarship Fund, a program dedicated to helping first-generation college students pursue their dreams. Today, hundreds of students attend college because of one janitor who refused to let his own disappointment define his legacy. And above the scholarship office hangs a simple plaque. Sometimes the people who clean up after others are the ones who quietly build the future.